Good morning, Saturday morning. Walk day 348. Thank you for coming along with me on my morning walk. It is about 20 minutes to 6 a.m., so 5:40 a.m. Super Saturday because this is, one of those big shopping days, and it's about 23 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and there's a pretty strong breeze coming from the northeast of all things. Rather unusual, but that's an indicator that we got changing weather. Well, it's been an interesting time for me because, I end up running across people online from across the globe. As mentioned, my former life coach, who I consider a friend, lives in Australia. My wellness coach lives in Italy. My new workout coach, fitness coach, he lives in Oklahoma. I had a great chat yesterday with a gentleman in Germany. Wonderful man. We have a lot in common. And then my hypnotherapist, I'm going to use that word. I absolutely adore him. He lives in Louisiana. So that's going to be today's topic, is using the internet to connect with others. Complete strangers. What I often do is I'll look at the friends of friends. There's a particular gentleman who I respect and admire. His Facebook friends are exceptional. He draws in the best people. I've made quite a few connections through his friends of friends. And that's where the German guy comes from. Okay. So, I saw this gentleman. I saw that he had a umlauted name. And I'm like, okay, let's see. That always is a clue, right? And I zeroed in, and sure enough, he's got all kinds of interests that I share. And he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to put the phone down so I can take my jacket off. Hold on here. All right, jeans. Here we are, the old stomping grounds. Literally, I'm stomping on this thing. Here we go, hit go. So it'll start up, and we'll get my legs moving, get my heart going, warm me up so that I can then head over onto the other side of the room, and we'll get that set. So what I was saying was, it's been a real joy to meet people all around the world. Again, people who have shared interests. Physical fitness is something that both of these new fellows, the fellow in Louisiana and the fellow in Germany. In fact, the guy in Germany, he's hired a workout coach. So we have a lot of things to exchange. We think of social media as being such a negative, horrible place. And for young children, yes, it probably could be considered that. When I was in college, we could message people from one campus to another campus in the state. And I can always remember having these online conversations with this gentleman in Mankato, Minnesota. He was attending what's now known as Minnesota State, and it was, phenomenal to me. I loved, again, I never saw his face. I don't think I ever knew his real name, because we all went by handles. So that was my first computer communications. Then AOL came along years later, and I met a lot of people on that. I remember meeting a guy who worked for Union Pacific Railroad in Omaha, and I went actually down there to visit him, and he showed me around, and I got to see the dispatching of the Union Pacific. Fascinating. Again, we're talking, 1994 here? Fast forward, so it was 2005 that I discovered LiveJournal. And I liked it because it was a long-form communication where you could actually put some thoughts down. You could tell a book if you wanted. And so a lot of people would do some great prose, get real deep in discussions, and I missed that, but a variety of reasons it faded out of the scene and ended up getting replaced by Facebook primarily. And so I've been on Facebook for many years as well. And that's typically where I connect up with new people, friends of friends. And Facebook, again, will quite often say, people you may know. And sometimes that works. A lot of times that doesn't work. I just had that happen not too long ago where I struck up a conversation with a guy who was a people you may know guy, and he just, out of the blue, cut off all communication. Never told me what happened, why he dropped off. Don't know. So you have to also be prepared for some disappointment, because I thought we were hitting it off great. He seemed like somebody I could really have communications, contacts with. That's too bad. So, use the internet wisely, but use it to your benefit, because even if I don't see somebody's face, shake their hand, I still can get a lot out of the conversation. Again, most people are doing text. Obviously, all these services now have video calls, capacity, capability. So, not too many people are using those yet. Mostly for professional reasons. Your doctor, your work, But my life has definitely expanded because of the internet. Imagine if I wasn't on LiveJournal or Facebook. I would be very secluded. My life would not have the same impact at all. I would not have met the guy who got me started on this self-improvement, self-care thing. I would have been flailing on my own. Which again, why? We have these tools to find people out there who can motivate you, inform you, help you. So there's a lot of good out there, a lot of positive information, a lot of positive people. You just got to take the time to find them. That's my message for today. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.